Hello, gentle watchers, and welcome to my channel. And I know that intro was quite traumatic, but I can't help it if Bridgerton makes me feel like I'm being courted by two suitors, where one is everything perfect and nice on paper, and the other I burn for. I can't help it. Anyway, Bridgerton Season 3 is right around the corner, and I'm so excited and also very impatient. I've been going so crazy with all the waiting, so much in fact, that I actually got the book. And it's so good, and I finished it in 3 days, which was a huge shocker. I was not expecting to be that invested. Turns out, buying the book that the show is based off of does not help long waits. It actually makes them worse. Yeah. So since we still have a bit of time before the season premieres, I figured I could do something fun and host a Bridgerton-themed tea party. Mother's Day is also coming up, and since I introduced my mom to Bridgerton and now she's just as obsessed as I am, I thought it would be a cute thing that we can experience together. And she's very excited, so I'm very happy. Since I am having a Bridgerton themed tea party, I have to be dramatic and I have to decorate my entire apartment to look like it's out of the world of Bridgerton, just like the Bridgerton experience, which I have not gone to because they have not come to Florida, which is regrettable, but I figured since I can't go to them, I'm going to have my own Bridgerton experience. And if you're like me and you're not able to go as well, maybe this video can give you some idea to a little experience that you can enjoy too. There's going to be a lot in this video, so enough chatting. Without further ado, let's get started.
Now, I'm not going to lie, attempting to DIY the Bridgerton experience without the budget used to create such an extravagant event is a little daunting. It will have to be significantly scaled back, of course, but I don't want it to lose the magic that happens when you walk into that ballroom. First, I knew I needed some wisteria. Well, actually a lot of wisteria, because it is the signature flower of the Bridgertons and the experience itself. I have around 75 wisteria pieces in total, all of which I got from Amazon and consist of 4 different colors. 3 are differing shades of purple and 1 is pink. The one I got the most recently has the most pieces, about 60, and is going to be the foundation of the decor look, with the other colored pieces being used as accents and to help fill in the gaps. The thing I love about these wisteria pieces is that they are so easy to mold and shape, which makes them really fun to decorate with. But you do have to be careful not to bend too much or the wiring inside will be exposed and you could get hurt. A cool idea I had to make decorating easier is to take 2 wisteria pieces and wrap each end around the other to form one connected piece. This helps me in so many ways. It cuts down the number of pieces I have to hang. It keeps the different pieces more organized, and it makes the wisteria look more full and voluminous. So even though it is a bit of a process, it is so worth it in the long run. Now that process is complete, the next step is to hang your wisteria. For this, I'm using Scotch reinforced strength tape just to ensure that my wisteria stays up. You do not have to use this tape if you don't want, but make sure you test any tape that you do use just to make sure it's strong enough. So after you tape your wisteria to the ceiling, move around the tiny branches so it looks more natural, and that's all there is to it. To start off, I wanted to focus on using half of the pieces to create this pretty wisteria border. I have a vision in my head of the wisteria that hangs outside of the Bridgerton house, and I really wanted the decorations to remind me of that. My brother brought home these gorgeous flowers, and I just had to take a moment to admire them and have a well-deserved break from decorating. Now that the border is done, it is time to hang wisteria all along the ceiling for this beautiful hanging garden effect. I am obsessed with putting decorations on the ceiling. I just feel like it gives a sense of wonder and immersion. I love feeling like I am stepping into a new magical world, and I can get that feeling every time I look up. To take it a step further, I have these golden butterflies to adorn the walls and give a lovely accent to the wisteria. They come in 3 different sizes, so it's really easy to use them to add to the atmosphere. I decided that I wanted to be even more extra and add fairy lights for a touch more magic. I got 2 of these rose gold ones from Five Below for just $3 each, but beware, the plastic that holds the batteries are extremely fragile. I actually broke both opening the boxes, but they still work pretty well, and I am so happy I got these because the effect is so dreamy. And now all that's left to decorating is to set a table fit for royalty. Now that the table is set, the look is complete, and I think it came out wonderfully. With the decorating done, it is time to make the tea party food, starting with the must-have for any tea party, scones. I was going to be brave and attempt to make them from scratch, but I was so worried that I would mess them up and they would taste horrible. So I bought these sticky finger ones from World Market. What I love about this mix is that all you have to do is add water. So it's very simple and easy. And I know it's silly, but a part of me was still thinking, it's just add water. You can't mess that up, right? Right? Luckily I didn't, but I still felt really nervous. Because I wanted to have a little fun, I decided to make my scones heart-shaped. To do that, I am taking my cookie cutter, spraying it with non-stick spray, placing it in the pan, and filling it with batter. I wasn't actually sure that this would work, but I thought it was a cute idea nevertheless. So they are bigger than expected, and it is a little hard to make out the hearts, but I still think it turned out pretty well. Now, on to the tea sandwiches. First, I was going to do a traditional flavor like a classic cucumber tea sandwich, but I wanted to make one that I knew we would all definitely enjoy. So, I'm making a spicy turkey sandwich that I will remove the crust from and slice into fingers. Since it is a Bridgerton tea party, I thought it suitable to provide Bridgerton teas. I have Newton's ginger biscuit tea and Colin and Penelope's ginger peach vanilla tea. I was actually super lucky to get my hands on this because it was the very last one and it was hidden behind other flavors on the top shelf. So I'm really happy I ended up finding it because they're so cute. But now it is time to assemble. The dessert tier is exclusively from Trader Joe's with these assorted macarons and fancy little cakes. I've actually never tried any of these before, but I kid you not, every dessert I've ever gotten from Trader Joe's has been delicious. I also ended up impulse buying these adorable mini flour chocolate mousse cakes, and I regret nothing. So tea is prepared, table is set. Now I'm just bringing out some of my favorite preserves, apricot and raspberry, with real clotted cream from World Market. And now everything is done. So I'm so happy with how this came out and everything is ready except my Regency dress is one I ordered from Amazon. I searched a really long time because I wanted one that didn't look too cheap or costumey, and luckily I was blown away by the quality and the intricacies of this dress. I was also happy I'm able to complete the look with the Diamond of the Season fragrance from Bath and Body Works. It's definitely one of my favorite scents. It's really perfect for spring and summer. I feel like I should point out that this tiara is one that my mom bought me for my high school prom. I'm so happy I kept it all these years because it fits my dress now perfectly. And these gloves I also got from Amazon. So this is the finished look, and it didn't feel complete without a shawl, so I improvised with these white bed sheets I had in my closet, and I'm really surprised by how good it looks. Aside from the fact that we are going to happily ignore that I'm wearing the shawl incorrectly, we're going to happily ignore that, and look at the book that the season is based off of. Have you read the book, or are you strictly a show watcher? I only watched the show until this latest season, so I'm interested to see how that affects my viewing experience going forward. I actually might save those thoughts for a future video, but let me know what you think down below. Now I'm ready for my very own Bridgerton experience. Okay, enough marveling at my work, now it's time for the actual experience. The sandwiches were yummy, the tea was delicious, and the scones were entirely too big, and we had half a scone each, but that's okay because that means more scones for later. I have to know, do you prefer jam or cream first on your scones? Everyone at the table was unanimously cream first then jam, but let me know how you prefer your scones in the comments below. Of course, I have to try all of the desserts, and all of them are so delicious. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching and maybe have some ideas for your own Bridgerton experience. Until next time.